Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcoming you back to this situation. Folks, it's Warhammer 40K Rogue Traders alpha version that we're still playing over here, having an absolute blast, taking a slight detour en route to Winterscale's regions, where there's a bit of a situation developing involving the Xenos. But we'll get to that when we get to it. As I said, we're taking a bit of a detour en route, and we've come across this strange bunker on this planet where, I guess, war has left a permanent mark, and it's a bit of a dead world instead. We are currently looking around to see if there are any mysteries or any potential threats, and we're trying to find a power supply unit or system that will turn the power on so we can gain access to this locked door over here. We tried using tech use, it didn't work. There is a control panel in the area that's not actually doing anything, so once we get power flowing, hopefully we'll be able to check it out. Or maybe, I can't recall now, but there might be the option to use like a Melta or something as well, and we've been getting a bit of a stockpile of Meltas, so there are some options, I think, but for the time being, let's go ahead and push forth through this door here and try and disarm this trap using, I assume, Argenta successfully. Well, it doesn't matter because it got triggered, but no one was like in line to actually get hit by it, so we're fine. But what do we have here? Several crates of dry rations survived to this day. Each one bears a seal with a coat of arms of the Winterscale dynasty. So that's actually kind of wild, because these guys, we came across a journal entry, and we also came across a key to the warehouse. I don't know if this is said warehouse. It doesn't look like a warehouse. That might be instead. We don't really know what's behind this door, but anyway, I digress. We came across a journal entry in which one of these soldiers lamented how long they'd been underground, or in this bunker, I should say. And it sounded like, nearly a century, like 2 generations have come and gone, it sounds like. So, I think it's safe to say that Winterscale abandoned them. At least that's how I'm going to pitch it to the world. Anyway, let's head on over to this door over here. Or actually, let's keep this, organized. Let's start down over here. I can't wait for this to end. It's just non-stop. I wish that sound effect wasn't there at least. But let's take a look at what's going on over here. Again, I'm pretty sure these guys died in their sleep, right? Check this out. Just a bunch of... It's been a bunch of junk over here, primarily. Just a bunch of stuff to pick up as cargo. And then things like medikits, medikits and multi-keys, which feel like, stuff you'd want to pick up right at the beginning of a playthrough. Anyway, that aside, I noticed that labor over here is spelled the American way, which is interesting, because as a Games Workshop IP, I would expect... Anyway, it just stood out to me over there. What do we have over here? A decayed scroll. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up and take a look at it. Open our inventory. I want to make sure I'm actually able to read the whole thing over here by clicking through to info. And again, I'm going to have to bear through the constant sound of pain in the background, I suppose. Anyway, what do we have here? 348 years ago, our ancestors arrived on this blooming world, built the cities and the manufactorums, and founded here a society free from heresy and fear. But the immortal Emperor of Humanity, Warden of Light, saw fit to test our faith. A great war tore open a rift between our ancestors, dividing them into 2 factions and turning the world into a boundless battlefield. Each day we fought the enemy, so that our children could see the dawn of a new era. An era without blood, pain, and tears. Brave people, living and dead, paved with their bodies the road to our future. And one day, the skies answered our prayers. The great star allies descended from the darkness of the cosmos and bestowed upon our great army the doomsday weapon. And so we brought righteous anger upon our foes, and ended the centuries-long war, and welcomed the dawn of the new era. The universe will hardly notice our deed, but the God Emperor sees all. We, children of a great nation, must dedicate ourselves to this sacred mission, to survive and revivify this world, as the most beautiful flowers are revivified from ashes. And hence, do not despair, sons and daughters of the Imperium, for our star allies are behind us, and the God of humanity is with us. I know that help is coming, and soon the skies overhead will shine once more. I'm really curious who these so-called star allies are. is that alluding to... No, it can't be Xenos, right? It's quite clear that these guys existed during, you know, our modern era, so to speak. They're aware of heresy. They know not to commune with Xenos and stuff like that. So it can't be that. I assume it's Winterscale's trade empire coming through with, you know, as an arms dealer, empowering these guys and their side of the war. That's probably what it is. I don't think it's alluding to, you know, traitors of any kind. Not heretics, not cultists, not Xenos. Right? Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Let's go ahead and return to our actual task here and take a look at what this body's holding on to. Yeah, just medikits and multi-keys. Tons of multi-keys. Go ahead and pack the rest as cargo. And I do believe we're good to move on to the next door. Up over here. Door control panel. I think this is probably the warehouse. Let's go ahead and engage with the control panel. Insufficient power. Can I use tech use to get through here? Locked. Can I use the multi-key then? That open? That's the thing. I can't even, like, keep up with... Okay, multi-key. Let's go. There we go. I don't know if I clicked last time or not, but this is ominous. Alright, let's head on over. I'm just not sure what to expect. I'm just not sure if there's trouble afoot or just a whole lot of nothing. What's the situation here? Some unknown accident caused the elevator shaft to collapse. Reaching the lower levels at this point would require sending a mining team. Very well. What do we have over here? Someone sawed off the emergency stairs and tried to conceal the damage. Gonna hold something in, perhaps? Was there, in fact, a saboteur? Because there was an implication in the journal entry we found last session that maybe there was a saboteur among the survivors for all this time, who was actually causing all the trouble with regards to their food supplies, their air filters, and all that good stuff. Anyway, if we can use multi-keys to pop doors open, let's go ahead and head into this spot here and pop that door open. And if nothing happens, if nothing comes of this, I will go ahead and activate the defense systems as was sort of provided as an option by this cogitator over here. But let's go ahead and see what hides behind door number 2, I suppose. Let's use that multi-key and hope it's nothing too terrifying. Now, this looks like the warehouse. But if there's no power, then I imagine we wouldn't be able to open it anyway. Oh. We got a trap here, but it's hooked up over there. So let's go ahead and make sure we're not all going up there. Fall back, please. And Argenta. Can I sneak past this detection zone here? Looks like it's... Almost tripped it there, didn't we? There we go. All the way up to here. Let's deal with this. That's fine. No one got hurt, so I don't mind that. Let's take a look at the goods here. I imagine it'll be... Oh, a Melta charge. Can I not? There we go. Archaeotech battery and high-grade Obscura. Jesus. Okay, pack all that as cargo. But I have to take the Archaeotech battery. I don't understand. I don't understand, but it's fine. Let's take a look at the goods down over here. Ooh, Sword of Onslaught. Strike, slash, and what's that last one? Costs 3 action points, but doesn't actually have anything written. Alright, Sword of Onslaught. Let's go ahead and compare you to, like, Epiphany and stuff. Abelard. Let's go ahead and get Epiphany up, and Sword of Onslaught. Gotta look for S. Sword, where are you? That's a power maul. Sword of Onslaught. No, that's just a sword. This is the Sword of Onslaught. Okay. So Epiphany and the Sword of Onslaught look like the same thing, except for that. Well, interesting. So Epiphany on a charge deals 5 additional damage. We use charge all the time, so Epiphany is, I think, automatically better. But I'm really curious about the Sword of Onslaught's 3rd action there. Costs 3 action points. It doesn't even have a name. What does it do? What does it do? It's a power sword, much like Epiphany. Heinrichs, what's your equipment looking like? Force sword does... Hang on a second. Sword of Onslaught here does 15 to 22 damage.
Vengeance will be swift.
And here does 14 to 17... no, that's just a sword. Okay, hang on. It's still different, though. 16 to 20 versus 15 to 22. Is it calculated? Is that what's going on? Strength of 60 versus a strength of 50. With a strength of 50, Heinrichs is getting 15 to 22. With a strength of 60, Abelard is getting 16 to 20. Again, I don't remember exactly what the table looks like, but it's kind of wild to me that the weaker individual is getting a higher maximum damage output. I'm missing something. But either way, 15 to 22 is still lower than his current Force Sword, which also has a +1 bonus to max damage for every rank of the wielder's Psi rating, which, don't forget, we did upgrade to Psi rating 3. So as cool as this is, and as cool as this would have been in the early game, right now, kind of useless. It's not like weak or anything, but it's just kind of useless. Okay, where are we? We are here. There we go. I guess this logic check is all that's left to do. So let's go for it. Ooh. Let's use the machine right set for this. Access received. A few parchments bearing the Winterscale seal contain plans for military operations and a mention of the Doomsday weapon. Was that a success? I can't tell because there's way too much to scroll over here. Pascal, where you at? Yeah, logic check succeeded. Access received. Okay. I don't know how that's going to help us, or what it's going to do for us. Oh, did we actually pick something up there? Oh, just the same thing. Parchments bearing the seal. Okay, fair enough. Talk of Doomsday weapons, maybe things that Winterscale shouldn't have been meddling with. But it looks like that's all there is to do here. We've explored everything. There's still some loot to pick up. Not sure where that was left behind. Oh, it might just be this valve over here? No, no. Oh, there we go. I actually missed that. Right. Where is the valve? I see what I'm supposed to do here now. Pop you on there. No? There we go. Didn't have to drag it, just had to click it. And what does that do? Spin it. Anything?
No. These ruby flashes are choking me.
Anything at all? We spun them. We can't spin them anymore. All right, fair enough. Well, as promised, we're going to go ahead and investigate the defense systems. I cannot activate emergency air filters. Oh, I can. System check. Processing input data. Data confirmed. Compressor launch in progress. Pressure levels nominal. Warning. Error 110011 110000 110011 encountered. Insufficient power. Damn. Booting emergency energy profiles. Success. Pressurizing facility. Success. Booting compressor. Success. Emergency air filters activated. Automated defense systems activated. Damn it. I mean, I was going to test with that anyway, but this is interesting. Oh no. Pascal's vox hisses mournfully. With your permission, I would extract the command blocks of this noble machine to hold a vigil for its deceased spirit. The Omnissiah preserves the faithful. That's it? I guess it had to reload the map to turn all the lights on and to stop that endless sound of damage being taken. My apologies, folks. I wish I'd realized the valve situation earlier last session, because I clicked on that and I saw that like square and I was like, what is this? And I walked away and we kept having to hear everyone groan in pain. But if I just realized, right, I need to add the valve here, we would have been saved so much pain, so much auditory pain and suffering. But with the power on now, I mean, we used a couple of multi-keys, but we gained so many, so I'm not too upset or fussed about that. What are these defense mechanisms? Am I supposed to be concerned about those? Is there anything I need to be worried about? We could take a look if the elevator is up and running, I suppose. Right? Though I doubt it. It looks like the elevator was like destroyed, right? So I doubt this will actually be operational now. Take a peek. Yeah, would require a mining team. Okay, fair enough. Head back up, and I guess it's time to leave. Time to head to our ship and make our way out. I don't see anything of value here. Holding tab down all the way through. Yeah, okay, time to go. Time to go. I could pop this door open just so we leave with all doors open, because why not? And we can get out of here.
It's a
Oh, hello. You've got something. An officer key. Grants access to the archives. Oh, I see. Alright, fair enough. Well, here, we'll pick that up. Pack this as cargo. So that would have given us access, I think, to here. And the warehouse key would have given us access to maybe here. But of course, we would have to turn power on first, which we could have done over here. Alright, figured it out. Didn't need to, and I like that. I like that there was, you know, it was open-ended. We were allowed to approach that differently. I like that. Now, this is where we came in from, right? I believe so. Let us purge our world of betrayers of the Imperium. Indeed. They tried. Well, they succeeded. They also purged the world of themselves. The mummified corpse has its arm outstretched towards the exit. On the soldier's neck is a broken respirator adorned with the Imperial Aquila. I mean, these guys were loyalists. Oh no. Now what? Ah, crap. I knew having the defense system turn on would be bad. Alright, we're okay. This isn't that bad. We can take these guys on. 31 HP apiece. That's fine. A couple crack grenades will do the trick. Let's go ahead and pop machine spirit communication over here. Get everyone operating as well as possible. Plasma overcharge, not AoE, but extra damage. Yeah, look at that, 75%. Let's get behind some of this cover over here and go for the overcharge shot. Who goes next? How many more are there? Oh, there's 4 of them. Yikes. Okay, let's hit this one. I could try a crack grenade instead, but you know what? I'm going to stick with the overcharge shot with the extra damage. Hope for a righteous fury. Up we go, and... Are you for real going to miss right now? Dude, I can't. Extermination mark down over here on that turret. Probably the one that's going to last the longest. End our turn there. Going to eat some shots now. Oh. Don't love this. It seems that the poisonous vapors somehow found their way into the bunker's ventilation system. You don't say. You don't say. Argenta, let's get you up into this cover over here, perhaps. Or we could pull you back to cover over here. And to get a bit of burst fire over here. Lots of friendly fire there. Don't love that. Maybe down over here, 44% chance to hit. 5% chance of hitting Heinrichs, or is that the rogue trader? Or Abelard, that's Abelard. What if I creep up to here? And from there, fire at this. Nope, more chances of hitting our allies. Don't love that. Don't love that for me. Okay, let's get up to there. Let's use shot on the run for our free shot, and then we'll burst at this guy or something. Seems reasonable. 70%. Soften, you have 20% chance to hit. That's absolute trash. But if I burst fire this guy, we're more likely to hit our allies, so we want to burst fire this guy, so might as well soften him up as well. Go for it. Hope for the best. We're gonna miss. Come on, it's a stationary target. How hard could it be? We really only got 1 hit there? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. How far can my medikit reach over here? Cannot reach Heinrichs, that's for sure, or the rogue trader. Well, that's Argenta's turn done. Abelard is up next. Suppose I could get you up to here from where you can charge in. Yeah, but before we do that, we're going to go ahead and use the Melta Ultima. Should be quite successful against a turret. Fire away. Come on now. Good hit. Righteous Fury. Love it. Now, unfortunately, we're exposed, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Pop Endure. I could use Onslaught now to get into position, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and switch to Epiphany and just see if I can't charge up here. I cannot, unfortunately. Okay, that's okay. Back to our Melta Ultima then, and Abelard's turn there. Back to the Rogue Trader here. Get into cover. Or, how far is Bring It Down going to reach? Not that far. Get down to here, bring it down, just too far away from Abelard. Over here. Just too far away from Abelard. Over here. Spot on. Alright. Oh, but I can't see him, apparently. Fair enough. Let's just get up to cover over here and use Bring It Down on Abelard to maybe hit whatever he can hit with his Melta Ultima. I think that's the right call. Clearly, it's a very effective weapon, given the circumstances. Go ahead and hit Oh, I can't hit both of them. Damn. All right, let's hit this guy. Actually, let's hit this guy. Go for it. Decent, just short of destroying it, but that's fine. Abelard, that's your turn. Let's get the Rogue Trader to single shot, 40%. Overcharged hit up over here, 60%. Let's go for it. Some damage, not amazing, but it's something. And I guess we could use move on Abelard to get him into cover at the very least. Get him up to there. Hang on a second. If I switch to Epiphany, can I charge? I don't have an action point, so I can't. Okay. Let's get you into the half cover at the very least. And end our turn there. And that's the Rogue Trader's turn done as well. Cool. Cassia's up next. Get her up to here. Burst fire, like so. Bit of a chance of getting some work done. From there, can I use... Yes, I can, on Abelard. Okay, cool. Let's start with the burst fire, though. See if Cassia can't finish something off. Come on. I just needed one hit here. Is that really so difficult? Is that really so hard? Bring it down, Abelard. Let's go with, again, the Melta Ultima. Or actually, hang on a second. Now, the Melta Ultima takes 2 action points. So we can't do both, unfortunately. Single shot with a pistol isn't going to do too much over here. I was just wondering if I charge in and then fire down there, but I'll only have the 1 action point left over, which isn't enough to do much. So back to the Melta Ultima then, and let's fire away to eliminate... Who? You, I guess, because you go before Pascal. And then Pascal can try and eliminate one of them. Sure. Let's get rid of you. Such a waste. Such a waste, but it's fine. Abelard's turn done. Cassia, your turn is done as well. Heinrichs, let's go ahead and charge up over here. I don't think that's going to give me a clean line, so from here, charge in. Good stuff. Got the Righteous Fury as well. And now we can turn around and maybe open fire with the combat shotgun. Can't reach, no surprise there. And I doubt the Inferno pistol will be able to reach. Ooh, maybe. Just short. Just short. Can't toss a grenade this far. Nope. So Heinrichs is out in the open, but I'm sure he'll be okay. We could use a Telekine or Telekine Dome on the Rogue Trader. Keep him alive. Keep him safe. I could use Daring Breach. Yeah, let's use Daring Breach. Let's use Daring Breach. Let's go ahead and get you up to here. Oh, we can't actually charge. So let's flip to our combat shotgun and make sure we can actually hit this guy. Yep. Go for it. Up we go. Shot number 1. Did a bit of damage. And shot number 2. Didn't finish him off, but that's okay. We're going to end the turn there. And Pascal is going to roll up and get a single shot with his plasma pistol that should cause extra damage. Not that it matters. As long as he hits, though. God damn it, man. Are you for real? Are you for real? End the turn. It's fine. Whoever goes after will get the job done. Heinrichs will take some hurt over here. It's not the end of the world. Argento, let's pull you up to there. Burst fire down here. 88% chance. This should do the trick. Fire away. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everyone's topped up. Time to leave. Get the hell out of here. There we go. Oh, wait. What's this? Didn't see that earlier. It looks like the bunker still has a working generator. Ah, okay, so it would have let us know, I guess, early on that power was an option. Fair enough, we must have missed that. Back to the ship we go, though. Back to the ship, back on task to help this, this unfortunate planet that's, eventually going to send out a distress signal. I guess it technically hasn't yet. We've just been notified of the inevitability of it, thanks to Achilles and his connections. His dastardly connections, let's be honest here. First, though, this cracked world over here, what do you have to offer? Get a quick scan done. There's lots, eh? Whoa. What is going on here? This is a lot of stuff. Back at all this cargo. And what do we have here? The sight before you has excited the officer corps, who are delighted to witness the truly majestic end of one of the nameless worlds through the huge windows on the bridge. An unknown reason caused the planet to break into several uneven parts, but the strong magnetic field is still preventing them from drifting into the cold abyss of space. The planet's hard inner core remained almost untouched, and there were thousands of explosions taking place under its shell of hard metals that light up the world's heart from the inside. What is going on in Winterscale's realm? The Augur crew detects several ruined extractiums on the broken planet's surface. Their analysis shows somebody used to mine adamantium here, but abandoned the deposit after the catastrophe. Most of the machines are damaged beyond repair, but the tech adepts claim one of the complexes can be restored if the rogue trader has the required parts and equipment. Huh, interesting. Sure, provide the technicians with scrap to repair the extractium. Can we claim this for ourselves, or are we doing Winterscale a favor here? Either way, provide the technicians with scrap to repair the extractium. About a dozen time bells later, Lord Captain is informed that the repair crew is suffering from unrelenting headaches, most likely caused by the oppressive magnetic field of this world. However, the machines have been successfully repaired, and the extraction of adamantium may continue if the Lord Captain wishes. Of course, the mine needs to be staffed with a squad of working servitors and a maintenance brigade doomed to endure the pain from the magnetic storms. Just adamantium. Take the extractium machine on board. Its capabilities can be applied elsewhere. We found many deposits across many worlds elsewhere. Why would we leave people to suffer here? And again, it's kind of in Winterscale's domain, so he might exert control over it. He might pull some stuff, right? So take the machine on board. We'll apply it elsewhere. Yeah, that seems like the right call. But if we wanted to, we could just pop it down over here. That's cool. It's cool that the game gives you that option. Up to this ocean world. Maybe this is the one we're looking for to check out that rumor. I have my doubts. What would be the chances of finding two things in the same place, right? Like the situation on Oasis 5 and something on the ocean world. But what is this now? A projection from the warp. That scares me. That scares me. But we have to investigate, right? We got to check it out. Let's roll on up and hope for the best. As soon as the rogue trader's ship approaches the unidentified celestial body, machine spirits become frantic on every deck, from the captain's bridge to the cargo holds. Engines uncooperative, the void ship is hurtling toward the exact epicenter of the anomaly like an arrow towards a bullseye. As the rogue trader awakes from uneasy dreams on a stiff cardboard mat, he is overcome with an odd feeling of unease. He is surrounded by darkness and body odor. Someone elbows him under the ribs and grabs him by the collar, mouthing abuse. It's a guard patrolling the void ship, and she's clearly displeased. What is going on here? It sounds like a dream sequence or something. Order the woman to let you go lest she incur the wrath of a rogue trader. Ask what the problem is. Punch the woman in the face and run away, or don't resist. Then ask her what the problem is. What's going on here? The guard tosses you unceremoniously into a corner where ragged people like yourself are scrubbing the floor of what a sign indicates is chamber Theta 54. The lower decks. You have work to do. Move it. What's happened here? So I could use my intelligence to start climbing to the middle decks using an old wall map with Pascal's help. We could use our agility, find a servo skull messenger to inform the bridge of your whereabouts, okay? We could talk to the locals to find out about everyday life on the lower decks, using my fellowship, which is pretty good. Or, with my successful awareness check, I could rob a guard post and contact Vigdis using a stolen Vox. That seems like the right call. For several ship days, you've been observing the guards during shift change. The way they leave their posts, go to the mess, take over from each other, play regicide, and return from drinking parties. On the fourth day, during a shift change, you sneak into their small room and find a Vox transmitter someone left behind. I didn't think we'd be waiting 4 days. I thought this was like an immediate decision. Nonetheless, what happens next? Upon hearing your voice, the Vox Master gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity. Vigdis explains that you've been trapped in an anomaly that's making the people on the ship inexplicably trade places. A rescue squad was dispatched at once to search for the Lord Captain, but you beat them to it and contacted Vigdis yourself. You've had to wait several more ship cycles as your escort squad was making its way down from the uppermost decks to the very bottom. Informed about a high-ranking guest, the overseers of Theta 54 have tried to brighten your stay with passable food, a soft bed, and even warm water, a privilege the rules don't accord to the locals. All's well that ends well. You're at the helm again. continuing your journey through the Coronis Expanse. Long live Rogue Trader von Valancius. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Let's poke the bear again. Nothing. I wonder how those different choices could have gone. I wonder if I tried something else and failed, if I'd be stuck down there, quote unquote, forever, or for a significantly longer amount of time. What? Well, that's wild. Well, that was cool. Okay. That seemed inconsequential, but maybe if we'd failed, it would have had consequences, I guess. What a weird situation to find ourselves in. Warp shenanigans, man. They're very shenanigan-y. Alright. Pop that scan. As expected, we can get down to the Forgotten Twins, and then Palladium Stellos is where we're headed, right? If we take a look at our journal really quickly. Yes, indeed. Over to Grantis. So, to the Forgotten Twins we go. Seems safe enough. Let's go ahead and make the jump. Chances are we're going to have an issue. There was a commotion on lower decks. The chief mutant hunter, who is responsible for eliminating heresy in the hold of the Void Ship, went mad due to the perilous influence of the warp. The officer climbed the parapet above the central Words. It's a lot of words. The officer climbed the parapet above the central accelerator complex and threatened to jump unless the entire crew immediately submitted to a rigorous examination to uncover physical deformities and unholy perversions. After calculating the time and financial cost of the inspection of thousands upon thousands of crew members and consulting the tech priests about the danger of foreign materials getting into the intake of the accelerator complex, the deranged mutant hunter was graciously allowed to proceed with ending his life in the desired manner. What? Nonetheless, the Immaterium releases us from its grip. This time. I assume we've taken some damage to the hull, and to our crew, I suppose, but apart from that, we seem to be doing okay. Let's go ahead and make sure we are fully repaired. Oh, we actually are. Okay. Oh, and this is an interesting system. Start with a jungle world, planetoid, gas giant, dead world, and back out. Jungle world has what for us? Again, a scan here. Hello. I don't think we've seen this icon before. The cogitator screen is highlighting the shapes of several buildings. This small settlement, the only one on the planet, is a winter-scale dynasty outpost. We could raid it. Let's visit the outpost. Let's see what it's like to live in the winter-scale realm. A lengthy descent and the landing reward you with a dismal sight. The entire outpost consists of long columns of uniform bunkhouses, machine hangars, and a large headquarters building topped with the massive antenna of an ancient voxcaster. The binary suns hanging in the sky make every object cast two shadows, a spectacle you find vaguely disturbing. The custodian and his people go out of their way to give the esteemed guest a proper reception, but their resources are at best scarce. We'll speak to the custodian. The warden shares alarming news. The outpost is highly dependent on various deliveries from the core winter-scale worlds, but 2 ships have already failed to arrive on schedule. The locals do not have an astropath of their own, so the custodian cannot find out the cause of the delays or request aid. Well, that's a shame. Wouldn't it be really unfortunate if a kind soul were to come through and help you out? Unfortunate for the winter scales, I mean. The custodian sends a request for resources that the outpost desperately needs. He is begging you for help, offering what little his settlement has in exchange. We can agree to help in the future. Should you have if I've got the necessary resources, okay. Full cargo required, none. What does that mean? What if I talk to the custodian? The warden shares alarming news. Oh, okay. Fair enough, that's just the same loop. I will agree to help in the future should I have the necessary resources. It's unfortunate we don't have any full cargo right now, but in the future I will try and come back and help these guys. Absolutely. The custodian thanks you dryly. There is obvious concern in his eyes. Outpost in need of help. An outpost in the Forgotten Twins is in need of resources, okay. The return journey treats you to a rare and unexpected spectacle. An eclipse begins as one of the 2 local suns covers the other. You watch as the temperatures drop. The lighting changes. The double shadows vanish, and 2 disks in the sky merge to create a shimmering oval at first, and then become one. Eventually, the fantastic event passes, leaving behind a vivid memory. That's kind of beautiful, actually. But, yeah, it's too bad we don't have what it takes to help these guys out. Where are we? Don't show me completed quests, please. How do I get rid of that? New ruler. Blades in the void. Is that a rumor or an order? No, it's not an order. What? Outpost in need of help. It's a rumor. Okay. An outpost in the Forgotten Twins is in need of resources. It won't tell me which resources, but it sounds like if I have anything, we'll be okay. But if I look at my cargo here, so not anything. We got 100% plasma batteries, a few of them, and that didn't do anything. It's got to be like food or provisions or something. That makes more sense to me. It's not melee weaponry. It's not armor kits. So it says none, but I don't think it means none. Either way, we'll come back here eventually. We know they need help. If we end up with 100% provisions, then we'll try and come back and help these guys out. At the planetoid, what do we got? Get the scan done real quick, and nothing. Ooh. I would often watch the prison population on a small planetoid from Urak 5's observatory. Looking at the celestial body now, I'm beginning to think that all such entities are alike. Just kind of like vaguely organic looking. I don't think anybody else has anything to say. Usually it ends up being one person saying something and then me waiting awkwardly for the next person to chime in, only for nothing to happen. Let's go ahead and scan here. We do have something. Very event-filled system, this one. The crew were treated to a truly impressive sight. A colossal storm on the gas giant's surface. The planet's dimensions in themselves were mind-boggling, and then it birthed a tempest. The storm to end all storms. As the Lord Captain and his officers observed it from a safe distance through the bridge's huge viewing windows, someone suggested giving it a name, and the Emperor's Wrath garnered the most votes. Some in the crew believed the storm to be an omen. Well, we can only hope it is an omen of great things to come. Ideally. Down we go to the Dead World next. It's cool. There's just like little bits of flavor, you know? Little bits of flavor here and there. It's nice. Reason to kind of go from place to place. Yeah, Dead World is an appropriate descriptor for this. Nothing to gain here. Let's leave. Over to warp travel. And I think now we're just a jump away. Well, I can scan, so let's do that first. Wow, we're not a jump away. We got to get to the Cradle of Kepri first, which I don't mind. I've wanted to be here since the beginning of our campaign. Ever since I was back in Furibundus, I wanted to check this place out, right? So let's make our way over, I suppose. Yeah. Bit of a more dangerous jump here, and indeed, it seems as though we're dealing with a foul warp entity that has pierced the thin veil of the Geller field and has spawned unimaginable beasts of unnatural hues. The Vox systems are picking up the crewmen's screams and the warp fiend's loathsome giggling. The situation demands immediate intervention. Sounds, at least somewhat, Slaneshi. The rogue trader and his retinue will personally go and face these contemptible foes. Let's go. Should be good. I haven't fought Slanesh in quite a while, actually, so that should be good. Then again, I am assuming that it's going to be Slanesh. It could be literally anybody. Separately, though, I noticed that we have leveled up, so I'll probably want to deal with that eventually. Not wait too long to get that done. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this visual before, and you know what? It's Zinch. I wouldn't expect pink horrors. I guess they do giggle. I guess I can see them giggling. We got a blue horror, a pink horror, and another pink horror up over here. Battle. Oh, and another pink horror back there. Battle will start pretty quickly, actually. So I just wonder if Abelard shouldn't kick things off with his Melta Ultima right over here. We could step up a little bit, I suppose. Hopefully. Fire away here. Get some decent damage done, hopefully. Other option is Argenta, but she's not able to get as many bolts out until all those stratagem are down, right? So, sure. We'll do that, but does anybody else want to move into position? Argenta, let's get you up over here, I suppose. I don't know if she has lines of fire there. Let's get you up over here instead. Get Heinrichs out over here. Get the Rogue Trader up to... Nope. Get the Rogue Trader up to here. And this is fine. Cassie can move up a little bit, I suppose. But Abelard, let's get the Melta Ultima firing up over here. Getting some work done. What about the Frag Grenade? Can't tell. We'll probably hit both of them. But the Melta Ultima, at least, is a bit more guaranteed. It feels a bit more guaranteed. Fire away. Come on. Good hit. Think Core's going to get some shots in. A little bit of damage, nothing too bad. And Argenta's up next. Okay, let's start with shot on the run, single shot, burst fire, usual combination. I don't think I actually have to move anywhere. I mean, I could creep up, but we're perfectly fine where we are. Single shot on the blue whore. Try and drop it with a Righteous Fury, or we could miss it. And let's go ahead with the burst fire next. 57%. 10 and 9. Let's go with a 57% on the pink horror. Knock it back. Maybe it'll hit a wall or something. I have my doubts, but fire away. Come on. Are you for real? Come on. End the turn there. Abelard is up next. Can't use the Melta anymore, right? Oh, we can. This isn't too bad. Go for it. Good stuff. Probably should have crept up as well, but hey, it is what it is. Next up, we have these pink horrors. They're going to cause some damage because we are nicely clumped up for them. It's strange. These guys, are they like a variant? Are they using different abilities on purpose? But in the last time I fought the pink horrors, if memory serves me correctly, their damage output was an AoE effect. Just twisting path to it. Decrease resolved by 2. Okay, we'll be fine. Nothing I'm too concerned about. Pascal is up next. Let's get Machine Spirit Communication down on everybody. And let's go ahead and move up to... I don't know, kind of tempted to move up to here. And get the Plasma Overcharge shot down over here. Eliminate one of the blue horrors at the very least. Soften up the other pink horror. Doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Sure. And close the gap up to this guy to hit him with the Omniscient Axe eventually. Wow, this guy actually managed to dodge. Are you for real right now? Okay, that's fine. Extermination mark on this pink horror. We'll go one-on-one with this guy, right? That'll be okay. Next up is this blue horror. I can't believe he survived. Can't believe he survived. He should have been dead by now. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Rogue Trader is up next. I guess we could get bring it down on Argenta. Let's go ahead and pop Overwhelming Stratagem over here first. Get our action point back as well, because that's more than 3 people. Use our Grand Strategist ability as well. Use Bring It Down on Argenta. And then we'll be able to shoot as well. Burst fire up this way. 31, 3. Well, once this guy gets killed, that 3 will probably go up, and we should be able to knock him back into that wall and hopefully finish him off. Just wonder about a better spread. Now, let's go for it. Are you... Come on. There we go. One more. God damn, that was not great. Not the end of the world, but also not fantastic. We're okay, though. Let's go with the Plasma Overcharge shot up over here. 27% chance to hit. 20 on you. What about if we go with a regular shot? All the same numbers. Okay. Okay, let's move... I'm just wondering about engaging in melee. Let's move you up to here. And pop the Overcharge shot up here. Finish this guy off. Or miss. That works too. End the turn there. Heinrichs is up next. Let's move on up to... here. Use the combat shotgun on you and then charge this guy. That's my plan. Alright, hold on. Let's check our charge first. Yeah, we'll be able to charge. Okay. Back to our combat shotgun. Pop the shot up over here. Let's go. Oh, no sight. Come on. Oh, come on. Fine. Up to here. Combat shotgun will reach. Yes. And what about the charge? It... Don't know if I trust that. Looks like it'll work. Okay. Move up to there. Charge will definitely work. Almost certainly. Combat shotgun will definitely work. Okay, let's go. Get this done. Up comes Heinrichs, and... could have been better, but I'll take it. Charge, and hit this pink horror. Get some Righteous Fury in there. Come on. Good stuff. Knocked him back a little bit as well. Pop Endure. And I suppose we could end the turn there. Sure. Cassia's up next. Cassia, let's get you up to here. Able to burst fire and hit both of these guys, maybe? Nah, the Rogue Trader's right there. Buff him up over here. Rogue Trader's still in the way. Alright. I guess we could come up to here and use Lidless Stare. I always mix up Stare and Gaze. But first, let's get Argenta with Bring It Down.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Use Burst Fire. Up like so. That'll definitely eliminate that guy. Just wonder about this guy, 26 and 23. We're more likely to hit our rogue trader is the concern there. Man. Okay, you know what, actually? Burst fire up over here. Soften this guy up for Pascal.
I'll do it.
That wasn't bad, actually. That worked out a lot better than I anticipated. End the turn there. Back to Cassia. Cassia, let's creep you up to here. Lidless stare. Up over here, let's go. Bit of friendly fire, but we'll be okay. Good stuff. I'll take it. Absolutely take it. Go ahead and end the turn there, I think. Yeah. We're good. This pink core is going to try and hit Pascal, I assume. Yeah, did a bit of damage, but that's not too bad. We'll return the favor in no time. Argenta's up. Let's move you up to here. This stuff seems to be spreading, which I don't love. But we'll be okay. Guess if I get up to here, or up to there, pop a shot down here, 53%. Or do I pop military excellence up over there? Well, let's go ahead and pop our single shot first. Or you know what? Let's go ahead and reload. And I should be able to use a single shot and then also military excellence, I believe. There's a reload. Get the single shot off over here, 70%. Good hit. Military excellence. And Argenta's just going to finish everybody off. Fire down over here first. Good Righteous Fury. Pop 2 blue horrors. Fire up over here. Gonna pop a couple blue horrors there too. Yeah, there we go. And up over here. Go for it. Get the Righteous Fury. Didn't eliminate that, but this time we will. Oh, are you for real? Fair enough. Fire up over here. Knock it back. Yeah, because we'll get Righteous Furies on these guys. I knew it. Should have been a bit more focused on the new spawns, really. Let's burst fire up over here, because we're pretty much guaranteed to eliminate the pink core and cause a bit of damage to the blue horrors that come afterwards. Fire away. Wow, okay, that worked out wonderfully. If I pop shot on the run again, will I get another shot? I will. Do I hit you, making Pascal entirely useless up here? Sure. Oh, I was really hoping for the knockback there, man. I was really hoping for the knockback. That's okay, though. End the turn there. Avalord is up next. I guess I could get you up to here. Pop that Melta Ultima over here. Can I? Sure, let's do this. Beautiful. Hit all 3 of these guys. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Killed 2. Excellent. Pop Endure. We don't really need to. Just end the turn there. This blue horror is going to come up and try and hit us. Get some work done. Not all that much. Pascal, let's go ahead and use your... I can't even use AoE up over here. Okay. Single shot up over here. 34%. It's not amazing. It's not amazing. But it's what I've got. 64%. A bit better. Man, come on. I set you up for success there. Rogue Trader's up. Let's go ahead and swing at this blue horror. Come on. Down you go. Excellent. And bring it down on Avalord. Should be able to hit both of these guys. Oh, goddamn. We got to reload. Well, that sucks. Fine. Burst fire up over here. The best we got. 14%. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, or you know what? I could charge up this way. Past Heinrichs. Turn around with a single shot. 58% chance. Better chance of hitting. Sure, I'll take it. Damn it. Would have been really cool if you pulled that off. Rogue Trader, your turn is done. Sure. Heinrichs is up next. Alright. Where's our combat shotgun? Wow, really? Gotta pull back just so I can hit them both. Go for it. Beautiful. Flip back to our sword here. Charge in. Finish him off. Let's go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Any loot over here? Doesn't look like it. So let's make our way out and continue on our journey. This is a different map, I think. I don't think I've seen this map before. Which is cool. Keeping us on our toes. Back to the Cronus Expanse map, please. And let's see what comes next. Our arrival at the Cradle of Kepri. Let's go ahead and scan first, just because I'm curious. And now let's head in. And I'm really curious. I don't think we're going to come across Necron. As much as I would like it, I don't think that's going to happen. What's at this ash world here? We'll go around and then we'll hit up this destroyed ship. Ash world has what for us? Probably nothing. Or something. A chaotech mechanism fragment. Sure, we'll collect that. Can't recall why we're collecting those, but I know we can, and I know there's a reason. I don't know if there's a quest or something, but we can collect those. In fact, we can't put them in our cargo. So there's that. Ooh, hello. Another thing to explore. Constant distractions en route to helping our winter scale buddies, eh? We're en route, we're getting there. We're getting there. Detour after detour. This is a very pretty, pretty map. Looks fairly sizable. What do we got going on over here? Such a peaceful scene, the likes of which I haven't seen in a long time. No bright flashes, no riot of colors, just pure white canvas. Glad you like it, Cassia. Glad you like it. What is going on here? Well, now you've said that, I expect things to take a turn for the worse any minute now. Be on your guard. Absolutely. And lo and behold, two skeletons are lying in strange positions, as if one was either carrying or hugging the other and did not let go even in death. Their gear is badly damaged and decayed. Let's carefully inspect the skeletons and their gear. Success. There are three things worthy of note. Fragments of some sort of devices that both skeletons carried on their belts, some shiny trinkets in the remains of the carried skeleton's bag, and an old portable cogitator in the other's bag. Okay, let's examine the broken device. The pieces of broken tech suggest that this was a rudimentary radar jammer, an item commonly utilized by pirates in the Corona sector. Oh, here we go. Examine the trinkets. The trinkets are clearly of Xenos origin. They're miscellaneous, time-worn items that have no particular value. One can assume that they are petty trophies looted from several corpses. Very well. Now let's try to extract the data from the cogitator. Pascal, need your hand here, buddy. Success. Good. The cogitator has been exposed to the elements for decades or even centuries. It is a small miracle that you are able to extract a fragment of a Vox recording. Apparently, the last communications. Scout 1. We're rich! Chaos take me! Rich! Look out. Fly, for crying out loud! Spit it out! What have you found? Rich! Screw footfall! Coronas can go to the orcs! We're out of here! Calixis, here we come! Yeah, because with our record, Calixis is definitely the place to go. What makes you think life's better there anyway? I want a house on some planet, a mansion, with a lion statue at the entrance. It'll have a servitor with one job, dusting my lion statue. Fly, you idiot, you're still on a dangerous planet. Quit sending me your hollering. Get back here, or just tell me what you found already. Fly? Fly? You coming? I'm coming for you, dumbass. If you're not responding just to mess with me, you're dead meat. Well, damn. Feels kind of bitter, even if they're just pirates, you know? It's unfortunate. But what happened? They're carrying Xenos trinkets. Did they venture where they're not supposed to venture and get found out? Gotta jump from this ledge down. Yeah, let's go for it. Henrik's athletics coming through to bring us all down here, I suppose. There's a transmitter right up here, okay. This is an interesting map. I really like the map, actually. Ooh, we got some Xenos remains over here or something. I will never grow accustomed to seeing such a young woman as comrade in arms. Fear not. I have my navigator skills to call upon. Statistically speaking, you are far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong. What is this chatter? I feel like I missed something before Abelard was complaining about having to work side by side with a young woman. How about side by side with a friend, Abelard? God damn. Examine the transmitter. Oh, crap. I should have known that was coming. Should have known that was coming. We are surrounded by turrets. 25 HP apiece. These guys are able to see us. We got, how many? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 turrets, and a bunch of traps as well, so it's not like diving into melee is going to be the cleanest thing either. We'll take a bit of damage trying to do that. Turn order is the Rogue Trader, then a turret, Heinrich's turret, Cassia, Avalar turret, Pascal, Argenta. Yikes, this might be a bit problematic, folks. This might be a bit problematic. And I'm really curious to see where this leads afterwards. Is it just for this artifact? Or is there more down below? Either way, folks, we won't know until next time. Yep, the start of this battle is where we're calling it a session. We're almost at that hour mark. Who knows how long this battle will last? Who knows if there are twists and turns and if reinforcements are going to arrive and stretch it on further and further. So, play it safe. We'll call it here, and hopefully these detours will come to an end next session, and we can actually investigate Grantis over at Palladium Stellos. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and how I should go about doing it. And this absolutely gorgeous music is going to play us out. I haven't heard this track before, I don't think. It's beautiful. Either way, folks, with it playing in the background, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.